Hey everyone, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would go ahead and share with you another little quick haul. I ordered some things from Butterfly Reflections Inc. literally within 3 different orders in a week's time. So I thought I would go ahead and share with you what I picked up from Butterfly Reflections Inc. First I'll go ahead and do this here because I've already mentioned this. I mentioned to you guys at the end of my Lawn Fawn haul video that I ordered the shadow box card die. And so I got it here and I'm anxious to crack this thing open and see what I can create with it. It's so fun. Obviously I've got the other die here, the pop box, you know, die, the pop-up box. But I thought this was such a cool idea too, and such a fun element to create a card, and then obviously be able to fold it back down and just mail it in a regular sized envelope. So that is so super cool, and so I'm anxious to play with this. And I love how they included just this little extra elements. So you've got these little tree branches with the little tree toppers here, and then you've got a little birdie with the wings, and I won't know, oh, that's the wing too. You can just double up on the wings or whatever. So fun. You've got some more little branches here as well. And of course I've got 2 different size windows that you can create your shadow box window with, which is awesome too. So very cool. They always think of everything whenever they create their dies like this. So fun, and I'm sure you'll be seeing a video from me creating one of these very soon. Alright, so next up I've got 3 different sets from Darcies Stamps, Darcies Heart and Home. These are so cute. They're so punny. I mean, and actually they're kind of unlike me, but because I like to color, but I don't like to color probably as much as some do. So, but this will be a great way for me to practice my coloring too. So maybe on a weekday or something, whenever I'm stressed out from work or something, I can stamp out some of these images and color them. So this one here, this is probably the one that really caught my eye. For those that are new to my channel or those that don't know, obviously I have I'm going to call it a 9-to-5 job. And I work here at my local hospital, and what I do for a living is what they call, the technical term is release of information. So maybe some of you that work in hospitals or nurses or whatever, you may be familiar with that term, but for those that are not, what it is just to kind of give you an idea of what I do. I more or less release medical records to various entities. Whether it be patients, physicians' offices, insurance companies, attorneys, that kind of thing, you know, disability claims, it's all sorts of things. So it is a very stressful job. It's a very demanding job. So that's why I love having this hobby, because it is a stress reliever. I don't get to do it as much during the week as I'd like to, but so I do a lot of my card making and stuff on the weekends. So with that little side stories out there, this one here obviously called to me. So you've got this little pill bottle here, you've got the little prescription pad, and you've got a little band-aid. It looks like it could be a band-aid, or it could be just another type of like pill probably too. So and of course you can't, I mean, nobody likes to go to the doctor or whatever, but I mean, who can resist these little smiley faces, right? And I love these little sentiments too. Hugs and kisses and get well wishes. Take good care. TLC to you from me, and happy healing. And of course some of the images have got their own little sayings on them. Get well wishes, quantity tons. That's so cute. Hugs and kisses there. So very cute, and I am particularly going to be making one, a card using this stamp set. Sorry, I've got polish off one of my nails. Particularly for one of my friends at work. So to give her some little bit of cheering up, because she's going through some rough times right now. So definitely going to be using this stamp set very soon, probably this weekend I would assume. Then we've got this one here. Oh, let me tell you this guy. This one, they don't necessarily have names on them. Or yeah, they do. It just says Get Well Wishes stamp set, or POL 328 if you're looking for it. And then this one's POL 356 Ketchup Soon. This one's got a ketchup bottle here and a relish jar. Very, very adorable. And then it's got the sentiments, I miss you, let's catch up soon. Then you've got Dad and Son. It was good to catch up with you. Relish the day. I truly relish our friendship. I truly relish our relationship. And then I say this fairly often. What's the dealio? I don't know. I do say that. It's funny that that's in there. I didn't really realize that. Anyway, so another adorable one, obviously. Now just the sentiments just get me. The punny sentiments. All right, the last one I have is the POL. I want to say POL 324. Stay Cool. And this one is so cute too. Of course, summer is dying down now, but this will be a good one for next year too. Then you've got a really fun, well, you know, I'm not a big alcohol drinker, but I assume this is like a big tropical drink here, alcohol drink. Now, I do drink sometimes, but not as often as some, to know my different drinks. But this is a really good one to color because you've got the little different elements on here, the fruit and little flower and the little umbrella. And then you've got the little snow cone. And it's not on this package, but whenever I ordered this from Vanessa's shop, the packaging, it looked like it had like soft rainbow colors going up and down on this snow cone. So I thought I would try that. So, and then it's got the little popsicle stick here, and then the sentiments, stay cool. Any hour spent with you is happy hour. Then you've got an extra little flower here if you wanted to make look a background or something with that. That'd be cute. Sweet thing, life is like an ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts. And then what's the scoop? So super cute. I don't believe these have dies, which that's okay. Therefore, it looks like, now this one, I don't know if I'm going to be patient enough to cut this one out, so I may just die cut just a small white cardstock panel with a die or something, and then stamp this down on top of it. But obviously these two are relatively easy to cut out. These are as well, and these two. And for those that are new to card making, just if you're curious, whenever you have little things like this with the arms, what I tend to do, and a lot of us that are familiar with card making, and if you want me to show this in a quick tutorial or something, I will definitely do that. But to get around these little arms and little legs, because I mean you could try to cut them out, but by the time you do, especially if you like to keep a little white border, they're going to be so flimsy. So what I like to do is stamp this in the area on your card or your card panel, whatever you're going to stamp it on. Stamp this image down first, then stamp this again, color it the way you want to color it, and then just cut this this part right here out, and then you can more or less paper piece over the stamped image that you stamped down onto your panel, and then you'll still have your little arms and your little legs there. So just a little tip for those that are new to card making and you don't realize what to do with something like that. And if you wanted me to show that in a video, by all means let me know in the comments below and I will do that. So those are the three Darcies stamp sets. Now this is a new stamp company for me too in my collection, so that'll be fun. So next thing I have is this stamp set here from Heffy Doodle. This is another new one, obviously a new one to all of us, but this is the one that I really liked out of the entire collection that she did for her all of her designs. And the sentiments really got me too, but this elephant is the cutest thing, especially this one here. Absolutely love it. And I'm not going to read all the sentiments, but I'll just pick out a few that I really do like. It says, when you have this much fun, age is irrelevant. I just love that. Let's see, but now you get the elephant of surprise. Love that too. When you look this good, let's see. I thought, let's see, it was your birthday. I like this elephantastic. And then you've got these little images here. You got little peanut pieces, little, splash water pieces, a balloon, and a little banner flag there. So, and I'm not exactly sure what this is. If anyone knows what this little image is here, and if you have this stamp set, could y'all let me know what that is? Because I'm not sure. I wish it's probably very obvious, but for some reason I can't tell what it is. And of course I got the dies to go with that little set. And then finally I picked up this stencil here. This is the My Favorite Things Radiating Rays stencil. And I have another stencil. Actually, let me see if I can pull it out. I don't know if I put it back up in my stash here. Yeah, I've got it put up. But I've got another stencil kind of like this, but it's not as big. It won't cover as much of an area. And of course, this is a really great stencil. I love the design of this one. But I took the Rainbow Maker card class on the online card classes .com website, and I did several cards. I say several. I did a couple of cards using a certain technique that Jennifer McGuire taught on that class. And I didn't have this particular stencil. This is the one that she used. Not necessarily that I have to use exactly what she used, but I really wanted this one because I had to kind of substitute some of the ways that I was creating my card. So, but just to kind of give you an idea of what I made with that stencil and the technique that she used, for those that have not seen this card. This is, of course, I did a whole panel of this and I just kind of cut it down because, like I said, mine didn't cover an entire area. So I had to cut mine down and be creative with what I was doing. But I'm going to probably do this in a video because it's just too good not to share for those that have not seen this or whatever. And I've, again, totally inspired by Jennifer McGuire. I'm not taking away anything from anyone because I would never do that. So it's totally from her. But all I did was take 3 color of Distress inks, and it looks like obviously more, but just blended them onto, and I kind of combined colors to make the green and the orange, and it creates this rainbow effect. And then I just added I took my stencil and then added some glitter paste right on top of that, and it just takes on that color, and it's so pretty. This is one of my favorite ones that I made this last month. So very cool. And just if you're curious, my sentiment comes from a stamp set called From Right at Home. And then of course the background here is, if you can see it, is a stitched cloud die from Fawn. So very fun. I absolutely love it. I'm going to have to do that in a video for you guys if y'all are interested in that. So, and I'm sure a lot of you are, because if you're like me, you like glitter and you like rainbows. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys too at some point. So anyway, that's why I picked up that stencil, because I wanted a full-sized Radiating Ray stencil. So that's why I picked that one up. So that is my quick haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and some of the tips that I gave along the way and the stories that I told. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well and have a great weekend, and I will catch you on my next video. Thanks for watching.